Who amongst you will stand with me to defeat the evil empire? Looky here, looky here, looky here. I am thankful for everybody that came out tonight. I'm just going to keep this short. I want to talk a little bit about the Tweedy Nation, and I got to use a crib sheet so I don't get it wrong. Here we are. We're fighting to keep a pipeline from going through our sacred family farm, and I'm protesting eminent domain. And tonight we're here, and I appreciate your support. Seriously. The Tweedy Nation, the 7 generations. I've got it right here. My great-great-grandfather built that barn. Elaine's got it in 1862. I thought it was 1866, but they've been here for quite a while. It came from Scotland, and they dug in, and these are the kind of people that started this state of Iowa, honestly, for the white people anyway, after stealing it from the indigenous people, you know, but I can't do anything.
No shit,
Honesty, baby!
Seriously, I can't do anything about history, you know. All I can do is look forward. And
What's up, sir?
so, my great-great-grandfather was John Tweedy. He built that barn in 1862 or 1866. And when I was mushroom hunting back across the neighbor's fence one day, I found out where I saw the drill marks down through the limestone where he hand drilled the limestone, quarried it to build that barn. And Robert Tweedy, his boy, my great-grandfather, and then it was Hugh Earl Tweedy, my grandfather, who I remember. He had great big fat fingers and he could play a banjo. And that's where the bald gene came into the Tweedy family. And he was Hugh Earl Tweedy. He lived right over there. And I got fond memories of walking up and down that path and running up there, and he'd smoke carp in old refrigerators and had a couple old campers, and I think it's what gave me my love for old campers and all. And my dad, Hughie Tweedy, he had no middle name, and on his military papers they called him Hugh No Name Tweedy. And then of course me, Hughie Elliott Tweedy. Elliott is my mother's maiden name, and a lot of my family, all my siblings had Elliott as a middle name, and some of my children and grandchildren. And so anyway, and then me, Hugh, he's the fourth, Hugh Tweedy, and then he had some sense. He actually stopped that and called his boy Hudson, which is Gaelic for Hugh's son. And so, but I just want to say a little bit about the Tweedy Nation, the part I know, and this farm and how sacred it is to our family and to our family. And I just refuse to ever sell one blade of grass to some billionaire in an ivory tower down in Dallas. We got a huge fight ahead of us. We got a huge fight ahead of us. In that house right over there is where I was raised. Me and my 3 siblings, Elaine, Elise, Esther, and me. Grandma Elliott, Mom's mom, lived over there, died over there, spoon-fed and diaper changed. My mother, on October 29th, died in that house after our family.
You're okay.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah. Take a deep breath. We took care of
Yeah, we did everything. And it was a gift that she gave us.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right in that pond right over there, my dear, dear sister Elise, Will, Kelly, John's mother, was swimming, got on a motorcycle, went right up that hill, was killed. Right on that road, right up there, Grandpa Tweedy was killed. Right back there, just not even a half mile from here, my great uncle killed a man in a dispute over an open fence. On and on and on. There's a lot of history here. I got 9 dogs buried in my yard, and they were all good ones. I just buried the last one 3 days ago. My father was a conservationist and naturalist, and way, way, way ahead of his time. And planted trees. There's white pines back there that are this big around that he planted. You think I'm going to let a pipeline go through there? It ain't going to happen. I planted 30,000 trees on this farm by hand. This land is my father's legacy, my family's heritage, and my sacred earth, and my family's, and it is not for sale. We're going to do everything, and I didn't have time to write a speech, so I'm just going to give a little information. We're going to do everything in our power to do this, and luckily for us, there are people that are against this pipeline from all over the state of Iowa, and this is not a political issue. This is a right or wrong issue, and this is an issue that people from the left, a centrist like me, I'm a libertarian, everybody knows that. People from the right, the socialists, the constitutionalists, everybody knows the difference between right and wrong. And taking a family's sacred heritage, which to me is my soul. My soul is not for sale. Any price, you know. There's no, wealth should not be measured in money. Wealth is family, friends, pets, and health.
Yes, sir! Amen! Hughie 2016!
You could add a couple things to that, I'm sure, you know, but that's what I toast when I do a little nip, you know. And we're just getting started. We're just getting started, but everybody needs to do what they can. If they can go back there, sign some petitions, put a couple bucks. These people are on my side, and there's all kinds of folks fighting this thing. And there's a good web page, and it's nobakken.com. Follow the stuff. There's lawyers. We can beat this. We can seriously beat this.
Yes, sir!
But I hate it when it takes money to do something, and I do not beg. I'm pretty independent, and but I am asking from my heart that people will donate to this cause, to these people, to hire the best of the best lawyers to fight the evildoers. And a lot of you people are Facebook people. 11 years ago, I shot my computer, threw my cell phone away, and unplugged. And I did that to slow down time, get away from the screen, and it worked. When somebody from Texas come knocking on my door, and I'm not against Texas, there's good Texas, there's good patriots down there, there's wonderful people from Texas. What Texas sent us with these pipeline people is a bucket of snakes. And they're the worst Texas has to offer. And we need to fight these people, and with your help, I think we can defeat them. I seriously think we can send them back down to hell, where they can,
Where they belong!
where they can lick the cloven hooves of their master. I ain't got a lot here, but I am going to get my grandkids up here and introduce them. Bring them up here. Come right
You are very welcome. I'm here all night. I'm here all night.
I know what it's like. You're like,
This right here is Rosemary, and she's cool as hell. And, about 2 years old and getting a personality. This here is Conway Tweedy. Yep. Down there's Bella, and she's awesome. She's, what grade you in? Like 5th grade or something like that? What grade you in? Yeah, okay. Yeah. There's Ivy. She's Luke and Courtney's, and she's awesome. You just stand there. You stand right here. This is Abraham. This is the guy that was with me. We was on a camping adventure earlier, and went canoeing and went camping. A big old Asian cart jumped in the canoe and kind of freaked him out. I said, "Hey, dude, that's just an ugly mermaid trying to give you a kiss." Anyway, he's the guy that was home when the cops come knocking on my door, and the pipeline guy used the Lee County Sheriff's Department to try to bully me and intimidate me, and me and Abraham.
bunch of crap.
Yeah, it wasn't cool. It was a sad day, honestly. This guy right here, this is Hudson. And tomorrow is his birthday, and I want to sing him happy birthday. I want to thank everybody, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Tony Streeter, what a t-shirt design, seriously. Yeah! If anybody don't get one of these, you're crazy. And,
Where they at?
Right back there where it says t-shirts. Anyway, thanks again for everybody coming. And I'm sorry I couldn't write a speech and be more coherent or whatever. Now, what I want to do is, tonight at 10 o'clock, we're going to have a little firework display, and to honor my mother who passed away, and just a few days short of her 95th birthday or 96th? 96th birthday, and Edith Tweedy was an incredible human being. Can you imagine having to raise me? Unbelievable. Anyway, we're going to have a little fireworks display, Matt Crow, across the road. It will be, and I hope everybody enjoys it. I appreciate everybody coming seriously. And now, what I want to do. So let's honor the dead, all the dead, and that firework display. I've lost a lot of friends this year, and yeah. That's how life is, each in her own time, in her own way. That's how it works. And that's how it's got to work, and that's how it'll always work. But what I want to do right now is do a big old war hoop. And I want everybody to do it. And this is how I do it. Ready? All right, thank you very much.